So I'm starting out today's vid with a little bit of a sad note, and I'm sorry about it, but basically what happened is, for some odd reason, I don't know how, but it happened, the water in Scorpius's tank got so dirty so fast. In like 5 days it was like so dirty you couldn't even see anything in it, and he was just not really moving, and I was gonna clean it, and you have to like put him in another tank of water and like let that sit for room temperature before he goes in there. It was just a really confusing process. So I was gonna put him in a new tank today, and so my dad put him in there this morning, and then he died. So I don't really know what I did wrong, but I could kind of tell that he wasn't going to make it through the day, so yeah, that's sad. I am going to get another fish. I just have to find out what I did wrong first so that I don't kill another fish, because it was really sad because I really liked Scorpius and he's no longer with us. So mourn for him. Just a moment of silence for Scorpius. So for today's vid, I came up with this idea like last year. My friend helped me come up with this idea, but I never ended up doing the video. I think I like filmed it and then never posted it. But this video is just going to be called Simple Ways to Make the Holidays Less Stressful and Easier to Handle and stuff, because things just get crazy and things just, your mind explodes, and then it's not a fun time. But you want the holidays to be fun and stress-free, and you want things to be easy and quick, and so I'm going to help you with that right now. I locked Otis in here on accident, so yeah. So the first #1 tip that may seem super basic, but it helps tremendously. Buy your presents on time. Buy them as soon as you possibly can. In fact, you should probably buy them today or tomorrow. If you order them online, you want to order them as soon as you possibly can, because you want to make sure that what you're getting for your person is not sold out, and you get the color that they want, or you get the kind that they want, and just so that you have everything in order from the beginning, so that it's not stressful when you're like, oh my god, I have so many presents I need to buy, so many things I need to do right before Christmas, and then you freak out, and then you're stressed, and then you gotta go out in traffic and try and find, just don't do it. Just buy your presents on time. It'll make your life a million times easier. The second thing is not really like to de-stress or anything. It's just kind of a fun thing that like helps make the holidays better and more enjoyable, is to buy an ugly Christmas sweater. They're everywhere. You can find them at Target, you can find them at Kohl's, you can find them at Aeropostale, at American Eagle, like anywhere. They're everywhere. Just like go out. Walmart probably has them. I think they do, honestly. So just go out and buy an ugly Christmas sweater. Even the thrift store probably has them. I mean, you know, they're super popular. People sell the actual ugly ones that no one would really want to wear, but if you're on a budget, do that. But it just makes you feel really festive and really fun, and it just makes the holidays more enjoyable and, you know, spirit. Yay. The next thing is another on-time thing. You want to make sure you do things early and on time. Wrap your presents on time. In fact, wrap your presents as you buy presents. If you have all the presents for one person, wrap them then. Wrap them when you get home. Wrap them that week. Just wrap them as soon as you can, because otherwise you're just going to have this pile of presents that you need to wrap for people, and then you're going to freak out, and then your stress level will be up high, and it'll be just as bad as not getting the presents because you still have to wrap them. And wrapping for me is kind of fun, but I'm really bad at it, so I always get frustrated. So if you're like that, then wrap them on time, because you don't want to end up like this. I have so many presents to wrap, and I think I'm going to die. Why did I wait this long? Why? Next thing to just help you kind of unwind is to jam out to your favorite Christmas music or Christmas station, light a candle, burn some incense, or your favorite essential oils, really anything like that, like Christmas candles or Christmas oils, something like that, and then just turn on the radio. You can turn on the radio when you're like, excuse me, if you're still decorating for Christmas, or when you're baking, you can turn music on. When you're getting ready, you can turn Christmas music on. When I wrap presents, I turn the music on. When I'm coloring, I turn the music on. Just Christmas music will always make you feel so much more relaxed and at home and ease, and it's just a wonderful, like, music is very powerful, so yeah. The last thing on my list is to make lists. Get it? Yeah. Basically, you need to make lists because it helps you stay so much more organized. I just clapped. I need to stop clapping. It keeps you so organized if you make lists for the things you need to get for a recipe that you're making, make lists of the Christmas presents you need to buy people, make lists of the Christmas presents you want to give to people. That makes things a lot easier for other people. Just make lists of anything and everything because it helps tremendously. Because a lot of times if you're just like, oh, I know what I'm going to get that person, and you don't have a list, you go out shopping for Christmas presents or something, and then you totally forget the most important present that you could have gotten that person, and then you freak out because you're like, okay, I guess a mental list was not good enough. It's not, trust me, this has happened to me plenty of times. It happened to me the other day. I was at Michael's and I realized that I needed like wire, and I didn't write it down. It was just a mental list, and they're not good enough. You need to write it down. You can write it down on your computer, you can write it down on your laptop, paper, just whatever. List help so much. Otis is on my lap. Hi. Hi, babe. Also, this wasn't really on the list, but you can see his tail. You probably can't see his actual body. But just to spend time with your family and friends and people that make you incredibly happy. If you have a pet, spend time with your pet and just realize that the holidays are meant to be fun and not stressful, and so just do whatever you can to make it less stressful, because I know it gets hectic, I know it gets crazy, but just remember to just have fun and sit back and relax, and remember that you only have December to celebrate Christmas, and December is fastly leaving. It's going by really fast. Christmas is in 13 days. Did you know that? 13 days. So enjoy it because it's going to be gone soon. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's vid. I know that I didn't really do anything yesterday, and I know I've been uploading at like midnight Pacific, no, not Pacific Standard Time. What am I saying? Eastern Time. So it's about, midnight for me, probably if you're on Pacific Standard Time. Was it like 9, 10 o'clock? And then if you're on the other side of the world, it's probably like 6 o'clock in the morning? Yeah, I don't even know. But yeah, I'm going to try and get better at that. I've just been procrastinating, doing everything, and then when I procrastinate doing school, then I procrastinate filming VEDs, and then you end up with the midnight video. But at least I'm posting something, right? I mean, at least something's up. Alright, this is too long. I'm going to go. I love you. See you tomorrow. Bye.